Only 13 minutes remain, my beloved child, and then everything will change. You have arrived at a pivotal moment in your life. A moment written in the divine plan long before you took your first breath. Stay with me until the end, and you will receive the confirmation you've been seeking. If you believe in God's blessing on your life, then subscribe to the channel and type "I am the chosen one" in the comments. Every prayer you whispered, every step you have taken through trials and triumphs, has led you here. This is not just another moment in time, it is a defining crossroads. What you decide now will shape the course of your destiny. To the world around you, this may seem like an ordinary instant, but I, the Lord, see beyond what human eyes can perceive. I know the weight in your heart, the questions that flood your mind, and the silent cries you have uttered when no one else was listening. And I have heard every single one. I am here. I have always been here. Even when you could not feel my presence, even when darkness threatened to consume you, I was walking beside you. Every tear, every struggle, and every battle you have fought was not in vain. I have used them to refine you, to strengthen you, and to prepare you for the purpose I have placed upon your life. But my child, purpose comes with a price. It requires courage. It demands faith. It calls for unwavering trust even when the road ahead seems uncertain. You have endured trials that others may never understand, but I see your strength. Even when you felt like your light was fading, it never truly dimmed. It was simply waiting for this moment to shine brighter than ever before. Now you stand on the edge of a choice. The path before you is divided. One road leads toward the fullness of my promise, and the other pulls you back into the comfort of the familiar. You must choose, my child. Your decision will not only shape your future, but will echo into eternity. A door stands before you, a threshold between the life you have known and the destiny I have ordained for you. But this is not merely a doorway to joy, peace, and fulfillment. It is an entry into a season of testing, where your faith, your strength, and your resolve will be challenged like never before. Yet, on the other side of this door, the person I have always intended you to be is waiting. The one who will carry my truth, the one who will shine my light into the deepest darkness. You were not called for an ordinary life. You were chosen for something far greater than you could ever imagine. Everything you need to fulfill this calling has already been placed within you. But my child, you must take the step. You must be willing to walk through this door. I know the fears that grip your heart. I know the doubts that whisper you are not enough. But listen closely. You are worthy. You are capable. You are chosen. I have never sent anyone into battle unprepared, and I will not send you without equipping you with everything you need. My power resides within you, and my promises are unshakable. I am not a man that I should lie. Every word I have spoken over your life is true. The time has come for my promises to be fulfilled. Do not let your past chain you to a future that is less than what I have planned for you. Your failures, your mistakes, your struggles, they do not define you. They have only been stepping stones leading you to this very moment. I have forgiven you. I have redeemed you. The past has no hold on you unless you allow it to. What matters now is the choice before you. Will you trust me? Will you step forward in faith, knowing that I will guide you every step of the way? Or will you turn back, clinging to what is familiar but missing the extraordinary life I have prepared for you? The time is now, my child. The moment of decision is upon you. Take my hand, walk forward in faith, and watch as I unveil the life you were always meant to live. I love you, and I am with you always. Even though this is not the path I intended for you, I understand your hesitation, my child. I see the weight you carry in your heart, the uncertainty that lingers in your mind. But hear me now. There is a place of peace, a place of rest, waiting for you beyond this moment of decision. There is a freedom that can only be found when you surrender to the path I have set before you. Yes, the road ahead will not always be easy, but it is the road that leads to true fulfillment, to joy, and to the abundant life I have promised you. And though trials may come, you will never walk alone. My presence will go before you, my strength will uphold you, and my love will surround you. You are not alone in this journey. You are not alone in your struggles. But listen closely, for time is slipping away, and the moment of decision is at hand. You may believe there is still more time, that you can wait, that you can delay what must be done. But I tell you now, the door stands open before you, and soon it will close. Your life is on the edge of transformation. There will be no turning back. Choose wisely while the opportunity remains. Will you step forward into the destiny I have prepared for you? Or will you stay where you are, bound by fear, chained by hesitation, clinging to what is familiar? I do not want you to live with regret, my child. I do not want you to look back one day and wonder what could have been, wishing you had trusted me when I called. I have placed before you life and death, blessings and burdens, and I urge you now, choose life, choose the path of purpose, the path of faith, the path that leads to the fullness of everything I have for you. Do not allow fear to silence my voice. Do not let doubt hold you captive. You are not bound by your past, nor are you defined by the limitations of your circumstances. You are free in me. I am calling you to rise above the whispers of insecurity, to silence the voices that have told you that you are not enough. You are more than enough, my beloved. You are precious in my sight, chosen for this moment, set apart for a purpose greater than you can yet comprehend. So do not be afraid. Do not hesitate. The door stands open and the time has come. Step through it and embrace the life I have prepared for you. I will not force you, my child, for the choice is yours alone. But I ask you, what will you do with this gift? What will you do with the time I have given you? Will you waste it, or will you step forward in faith, embracing the destiny I have called you to? There are lives connected to your obedience, my child. There are souls waiting for the light you carry. Your decision in this moment will not only shape your future but will also impact the lives of many others. Though you may not see it now, the choice you make today will send ripples into eternity. I have placed you where you are for a reason. The time has come for you to step into your calling, to walk boldly into the purpose for which you were created. You have been prepared, refined, and made ready for such a time as this. The darkness that surrounds you now is only temporary. My child, my light is coming. The light of my truth, the light of my love, will shine through you and drive away every shadow. You will be a beacon of hope, a messenger of truth, and a guiding light to those who are lost. This moment is not an accident. It is not a coincidence. It has been intricately woven into the fabric of your destiny. Every step you have taken, every joy, every sorrow, every triumph and every trial has led you to this very point. Nothing has been wasted. Everything has been part of my divine plan, shaping you, molding you, and preparing you for this pivotal moment. So now, my child, I ask you, will you trust me? Will you take my hand and step forward into the life I have been preparing for you? The time is now. The door is open. Walk through it and watch as I unfold the purpose and promise I have written over your life. I love you, and I am with you always. I want you to understand, my child, that nothing in your life has been wasted, even in moments of confusion, when you questioned your purpose and wondered if your struggles carried any meaning. Know this, every experience, every tear, and every triumph has played a role in shaping your destiny. The joyful moments and the painful trials alike have woven together to form a divine tapestry, one that is far more intricate and purposeful than you can yet comprehend. The path you have walked has not always been smooth. There were times when you felt alone, lost in the darkness, uncertain of the road ahead. But hear me, Now, my beloved, I have never left you, not for a single moment. In the deepest valleys, when your heart ached and your spirit grew weary, I was right there beside you. The very breath that sustained you in those moments was a whisper of my presence. Even when I seemed silent, I was speaking, guiding you, refining you, preparing you for what is to come. Now you stand at the crossroads of your destiny, on the threshold of something extraordinary. The time for hesitation has passed. You are stepping into a new chapter, one that was written before you were even born. Everything you have endured, everything you have learned, has been leading up to this moment. The choices you make now will shape the path ahead. Do not allow fear to hold you back. Do not let uncertainty keep you from stepping into the life I have designed for you. You are not here by accident. You are here by divine appointment. I have led you to this point, and my plan for you has never wavered. But understand this, my child, though I have written a beautiful destiny for you, it is your faith, your choices, and your actions that will determine how this plan unfolds. I have given you the gift of free will, a gift both powerful and sacred. You are not a bystander in your own life. You are an active participant in my divine story, and your choices, no matter how small they seem, are the very steps that will either draw you closer to the fullness of your purpose or pull you away from it. This moment before you is not ordinary. It is a defining moment, one that will shape the course of your journey. Do not be deceived into thinking this is just another passing day. The world will try to distract you, to pull you in countless directions to dull the urgency of what I am speaking to you now. But my child, you have been called for such a time as this. The choices you make today will not only shape your future but will ripple outward, touching lives in ways beyond your understanding. Your decisions do not only affect you, they impact your family, your community, and even those you have yet to meet. You are part of a greater plan, and every step you take is intertwined with the lives of others. Look back for a moment. Look at how far you have come. Look at the lessons you have learned, the growth you have experienced, and the battles you have overcome. Can you not see how I have been preparing you all along? You are not the same person you once were. You have been transformed. Every hardship, every moment of doubt, every victory and defeat, they have all been necessary. They have strengthened you, molded you, and equipped you with the wisdom and resilience you need for the next chapter of your journey. Trust me, my child. The road ahead may still have its challenges, but you do not walk it alone. I go before you, I stand beside you, and I am within you. The light of my truth will guide you, and my love will sustain you. So now, I ask you, will you step forward in faith? Will you embrace the destiny I have set before you? The time is now. The choice is yours. My beloved child, I know that sometimes may not align with what you expected or hoped for. There have been moments when you questioned why certain doors remain closed, why you had to endure pain, or why life led you down unexpected paths. But I ask you now, trust in my plan. What you once saw as setbacks were, in truth, moments of divine redirection. What felt like obstacles were actually opportunities for growth, carefully placed to prepare you for what lies ahead. Every trial, every challenge was a lesson wrapped in disguise, shaping you, refining you, and strengthening you for this very moment. This is your turning point. You are no longer who you once were. The journey you have walked has transformed you. You have gained wisdom, resilience, and a deeper understanding of the divine purpose I have placed before you. And now, as you stand at the threshold of a new beginning, you must make a choice. Will you step forward in faith, trusting that I will guide your every step? Or will you retreat into the comfort of what is familiar, clinging to a past that no longer serves you? I do not want you to settle for less than the life I have designed for you. But understand this, my child. This moment is not just about you. It is the beginning of something far greater. It is the beginning of something far greater. The choices you make now will not only shape your future but will also impact the lives of many. You have been chosen to be a light in this world. You have been called to carry my love, my hope, and my truth to those who are lost in the darkness. You are a living testimony of my grace, and the decisions you make today will determine how brightly that light shines. That is why this moment is so significant. You have been prepared for this. Everything you need to succeed has already been given to you, but you must take action. You must move forward in faith, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. I will never leave you. My presence will go before you, my strength will sustain you, and my hand will uphold you. No matter what challenges you face, no matter how difficult the road may seem, I will be with you, and through every trial you will become the person I have always intended you to be. Do not fear the unknown, for I have already gone before you to prepare the way. You do not walk this path alone. I have placed people in your life who will support you, encourage you, and walk alongside you. And when you feel weak, when doubt creeps in, call upon me. I will renew your strength and guide you forward. This is not the end of your journey, my child. It is the beginning of something new, something greater than you can imagine. The life I have planned for you is not one of complacency or ease, but of purpose, fulfillment, and divine impact. Yes, the road ahead will have its challenges, but it will also bring you to depths of joy, peace, and revelation that you have never known before. You will see my hand at work in ways that will astound you, but it will take courage. It will require you to step beyond your comfort zone, to surrender your fears, and to place your full trust in me. This moment is not random, it is a moment of divine alignment. Every experience, every encounter, and every lesson has led you here. This is not, just a passing moment, it is a moment of destiny. You stand at the crossroads, my beloved. The path you choose now will determine the future I have prepared for you. Will you walk in faith, knowing that I am guiding you? Or will you allow fear to hold you back from the incredible blessings that await you? The road ahead will not always be easy. There will be moments of doubt, moments of struggle, moments when you question if it is worth it. But hear me now. It is always worth it. The rewards of walking in my will and anything you can imagine. You will experience a joy that cannot be shaken, a peace that surpasses all understanding, and a fulfillment that the world can never offer. You will step into the fullness of who I created you to be, a person of faith, strength, and divine purpose. So now, my child, I ask you, will you trust me? Will you step forward in faith, surrendering the unknown into my hands? The time is now. The moment of destiny is before you. Step forward and watch as I unfold the next chapter of your life. I love you and I am with you always. If this message has touched your heart, take a step of faith today. Type, "I am the chosen one" in the comments. Like this video to declare your faith. Subscribe to the channel to receive more messages from God. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, my child. I am not finished with you yet. The best is yet to come. Hold on to my promise. Hold on to my word. Hold on to my love. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Amen.
Thank you so much for supporting our channel. If you agree with this video, type Amen. If you love God and you believe in Him, please share this video.